All right, let's go ahead and create the class which will mock the Stripe API. So go ahead and open up IntelliJ, and right here where we have the Stripe service, so right here you see that this class implements the card payment charger. So what we're going to do here is the following. So let's go ahead and under Stripe. So this is actually a typo, and I need to rename the package, and this should be Stripe. There we go. So this is Stripe. There we go. So within the Stripe package, let's go ahead and create a new class, and this will be mock and then Stripe and then service. There we go. And now this will implement, so implements and then card payment charger. Now let's go ahead and simply implement the methods, and this simply takes the actually we have to override the charge method right here. So let me put this full screen, and there we go, just like that. So for this class, we're going to do something very simple, right? So this is the mock class, right? So we're not calling out to Stripe or anything like that. So what we're going to do here is the following. So we're going to say card and then payment charge, and this will be equal to new and then card payment charge. And within it, let's simply assume that for now, right, for now, we will simply say that this mock will simply approve all cards, right? So whenever you try and make a payment, it will always work. So let's actually implement the happy path, right? So right here, then simply say return and then card payment charge. And let me go ahead and inline this just like this. Right, so hopefully now you can see that this is our mock Stripe service. Now, what is special about this class is that we will do the following. So we're going to say at and then service, right? But we're also going to say at and then conditional. So this is a new annotation that you are learning. So conditional and then on property. So this now inside we will pass the following. So let's simply say value, and then here I'm going to say Stripe dot enabled, right? And then I'm going to say having the value of and then false. So basically with integration testing, we will disable Stripe so that every time that we run our application, this service will be injected right here. So let me actually show you. So you see that we actually use the Stripe service inside of the payment service, and the payment service simply takes the card payment charger, which is an interface, right? So this is an interface, and now we have two implementations, the mock Stripe service and the Stripe service, right? So this annotation simply says that Spring will initialize this bean when the Stripe.enable property has the value of false. So we're going to grab the exact same annotation and properties, and we're going to do the same for the Stripe service right here. So right here, let's go ahead and paste that in, and here simply change it to true. And hopefully you are starting to see the pattern. Now I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to press Command C and open up resources, application.properties, and inside paste that in, and then simply say equals and then false. There we go. So this is the default application properties. So this means that now the Stripe mock API, so actually the mock Stripe service, will be enabled, right? And as you go through the environment, for example, UAT, production, then you simply change this to true in those environments, and then you get the actual real implementation, right? So for integration testing, we want this to be false. And hopefully you'll see what I mean in a second. So this is all for now. If you have any questions on why we've done this, please just give me a few more minutes, and hopefully everything will be clarified. This is all for now. Join me in the next one.